Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about life purpose timeline. So if you have seen me talking about the life purpose timeline before, you know that your life purpose timeline is your path of accelerated evolution of consciousness. It's your path where you evolve most harmoniously, you ascend most harmoniously. And I want to give you the role, the importance, the role your choices play in your journey towards your life purpose timeline, right? Now, the thing is, unless and until we move towards the vicinity of our life purpose timeline, we are going to experience life as, something which is disharmonious, something which we do not enjoy. There will be a lot of friction. There will be lack of flow, lack of feeling like this is your life. It feels like somebody else's life, like you're not living your purpose. And that is why I call your life purpose timeline your life purpose timeline, because it's your own private highway. Now, in order to get to your private highway, you have to make some choices, because all other paths are available, all other timelines are available. There are infinite timelines, which I discuss about in detail in my program, Wizard Initiation program, which I'm building right now, which I'm going to talk about in the end of the video. But there are infinite timelines, and these timelines, sometimes they are far away from who you are, your core vibrational frequency, your authentic self, your authentic soul's frequency, basically. Sometimes when they are too far away, you take a path, you end up in a timeline which is too far away from your core vibrational frequency. What happens is you feel like you are living a life which is not your own. You feel like you're not living your purpose. Your gifts don't come. Your manifestations are slow. Your integrations are not harmonious. You ascend at a very, very, very slow speed, and everything kind of sucks. Yeah. So that's what happens. And then your heart, which is the center of your inner guidance system, it constantly tells you that you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and it asks you, please make the choices that will align you and move towards the vicinity of your life purpose timeline, right? Because when you get there, it's your own personal highway. Everything will accelerate. Life will start flowing, because that is how you're supposed to live. Now, how do you get there? Choices are the basis of timeline shifting. You see, you are always timeline shifting. By the way, there is nothing that you do not know. Is that you become more and more conscious in wizard consciousness. That is, you are always timeline shifting. There are infinite timelines. There are infinite timelines, and the way you are shifting is through your choices. See, on a moment-to-moment basis, you are making choices. Some choices are very, very physical. Some choices are going to be very long drawn out. Some choices are instantaneous. Some choices are happening constantly. But choices are happening on a moment-to-moment basis. That's how we play the game of life, basically. Okay. For example, right now you are choosing to watch this video, you're choosing to pay attention, or you're choosing not to, you're choosing to maybe do something else after watching the video. You're constantly choosing. You're constantly choosing where you're going to go to the next moment. The next moment, what your experience is going to be, the next moment happens through your choices. Now the thing is, there are always the freedom to make choices, and these choices lead to timelines. Okay, now when we are making choices which are not of a harmonious nature, which we do not resonate with, which we do not align with, and we still make those choices repeatedly, we end up in a timeline which is far away from our life purpose timeline. Okay, and it does not feel good, because the experiences in that particular timeline is going to reflect your choices, the vibrational nature of your choices. You see? So this is what I want to give to you. The way you align with your life purpose timeline is by constantly fine-tuning your choices. What you do is, every time you have to make a choice, now you are making a choice all the time, but every time you find yourself conscious that you are making a choice right now. Okay, this is what I want you to do. That try to see what are the choices that are available to me at the moment. Okay, for example, something comes up. Let's say a very simple example. Okay, a friend calls you, okay, and asks you to, you know, visit him, talk with him, on go somewhere with him or whatever. Okay, and now I want you to see that there will be almost a reaction or almost a natural momentum and a pull towards making a certain choice. You will see that either by default you would want to, like, no, I'm not gonna go, or I want to go, or I want to think, whatever your practice momentum is, it's just going to come up. Okay, now, not that the practice momentum is not relevant or important. Okay, it is, but sometimes we practice making disharmonious choices, and that's what keeps us stuck in life, keeps us stuck in a timeline which we do not enjoy. Okay, so you understand this. Whenever you make a choice, you either end up in the same timeline or you're going to shift to another. So this is what you do. Next time something happens, I want you to become conscious, like, what are the choices that are available in my palette right now? Okay, and start seeing as, as like, see it as you have 5 choices. What are the 5 choices, which I call the 5 choice method? Okay, what are the 5 choices that are available to me right now? And start seeing, like, what is the most disharmonious choice. It does not matter. It's the choice that you need to make or think you have to make or you should make. It does not matter. See what is the most disharmonious choice. Disharmonious choice meaning a choice which, if you make, you are not going to enjoy right now or in the future. Okay, but most important right now, because in the act of making of the choice or in the act of even thinking about the choice, you feel disharmony. So that is like the lowest, rung of the ladder. That is the choice that is the most disharmonious one. So let's say, what's the more improved version of it? Okay, is there any choice that is a little more harmonious one? Is there any choice that I can make that is a little more harmonious than the lowest one? And you'll find that yes, there is something like that. Okay, or maybe I can do something like this, that I can tell him that I have got some work to do if I do not want to do, or I want to delay. Maybe that feels a little more harmonious than outright saying no. Or there's a third one, like, where I can ask him over to my place and then we have fun, that is more comfortable. Or the fourth one, like, you ask him, like, why do you want me to visit right now? What's your plan? Because if there is no good plan, I can give you a better plan, or something like that. The fifth one is like something entirely brilliant. I do not know what that will be for you, but which feels like the most harmonious, but it also feels the most uncertain one, or the most adventurous one, or the one you do not know what's going to happen if you try that one, because it's so far out from your practiced choice making, in a sense, that it feels quite unusual and adventurous and uncertain and unknown, basically. Okay, so you will see that usually the most disharmonious choices that you immediately come up with are the ones which you have a lot of ease in jumping into. You will find that it's so much easier to make them, even though they hurt, even though they do not feel good, simply because it's known. You know what's going to happen. You know how things are going to happen. You have so much practice. But the more you start moving towards the harmonious choices, it's going to feel like, although I want to make those choices, hell yeah, but I do not know that I have got the guts to do that, or feels too uncertain. I don't know what's going to happen. It's not me. Of course it's not me, because if you are to shift into a new version of you, you have to leave the old me. Okay? This is how it works. But the cool thing that happens with this 5 choice method is, as you start shifting towards harmonious choices, you will shift timelines, basically. Okay, you will shift that. You see that by making harmonious choices, you are inviting more harmonious experiences in your life, and in doing that, you are literally shifting your reality consciously. This is wizard consciousness. Okay, shifting reality by taking deliberate conscious charge of your vibrational state of being, because this is what we are doing. By making harmonious choices, we're shifting our vibrational state of being. See, isn't that cool? That is the magical way to live. Now, I want you to keep doing that. Keep doing that for a day, and if it feels good, another day, and if it feels good, a week, and see how your life transforms with this beautiful little technique, which I call the po- 5 point choice technique. Okay, it's just an amazing technique, really. Now the cool thing is, as you keep shifting your timelines, the next 5 choices that are going to be available to you are going to be a higher vibrational nature, because you are entering a different timeline, and in that timeline, in a higher vibrational timeline, lower vibrational choices are not easily accessible. So higher vibrational choices are going to be more easily accessible, and that means more opportunities for up leveling and ascending to even better places, which means lot more cooler stuff, lot more happy experiences, lot more enjoyment, lot more fun, lot more flow, lot more ease, lot more relaxation, all that cool stuff becomes accessible. Use this 5 choice method. It's a fantastic technique. It's a fantastic technique for timeline shifting. Yes, and in wizard consciousness, that's what we do. We shift our reality by taking conscious charge of our vibrational state of being, and this is how you do it, right? So now you know how it works. Now, if you want me to teach you about wizard consciousness, then I am actually in the process of creating a 1 month program. It's a very in-depth program which I call the Wizard Initiation Program. Remember I told you about that? I'll say that in the end. The Wizard Initiation Program is about learning about what wizard consciousness is about. How do you take the vibrational control? How you shift your reality using the law of reflection and law of creation, which is what the wizard uses in life. And I'm going to teach you how to connect with your inner guidance system. All of that stuff will be there in the program. It's a very in-depth program containing video modules, exercise, practices, methods, one-on-one coaching sessions with me, as well as group coaching sessions with other students. It's a ton of fun, but it's a lot of in-depth stuff. But if you are somebody who is interested in that, because I'm in the process of building the program, co-creating the program with other students that I'm taking, you're going to get a huge discount on this program. Okay, so if you are interested, all you gotta do is send me a mail. My mail ID will be in the description of the video, or send me a message in Facebook. If you're watching this on Facebook or elsewhere, I'll get in touch with you. I'll ask you some questions, and if I feel you're ready, I'll have a call with you, and I will then offer you the program, right? It's going to happen. And if you have not already given a like to this video, then please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, because that keeps me motivated to make more and more and more videos, right? So share this video with your friends, and I'll see you again soon.